Fee-Fi-Fo-Fum. Ah, see? Take a faux out, because once you take the faux out, fee-fi-fum. There's no faux in there anymore. Fee-fi-fo-fum. What's up, YouTube? I don't know if I'm ready for this. I don't think my brain is ready for this. I don't think I'm going to be able to keep up with it. Welcome to my dungeon. Eminem Higher. Official video. Gonna check it out. I've seen it pop up on my Google and Twitter and all that stuff a bunch. Haven't done any reaction to any Eminem music. Haven't listened to anything off side B except for Nat so far. But I've seen this one popping up here and there. I saw Eminem issued some sort of challenge to like people that can do the different versions of the chorus or whatever. So I have no idea what I'm getting into. I know Eminem is usually pretty bar heavy with tons of double and triple entendres and some crazy wordplay. I don't know if my brain's going to keep up, or we're just going to jump right into it.
Yeah, I've been around for a while now. Not sure if I have much left to prove. Yeah, I do.
Yeah, Eminem's got nothing left to prove, man. For sure, I can tell you that much. So I like the beat so far, anyway.
Yeah, I do. I look at me now, I'm thinking, damn, how proud of me I am. What I did is nothing to sneeze at. Even if your allergies are bad, I'm up in the balcony in France. I look around, I see the fans, how they surround me in the stands. Probably could drown in a sea of hands. They're hollering shit, yelling it out to me.
Hold on. I look around me and see the fans, how they surround me in the stands. That a double stands, like Eminem fans, the stands, and also like obviously the stands where the fans all watch the show from.
Sure if I have much left to prove. Yeah, I do. I look at me now, I'm thinking, damn, how proud of me I am. What I did is nothing to sneeze at. Even if your allergies are bad, I'm up in the balcony in France. I look around, I see the fans, how they surround me in the stands. Probably could drown in a sea of hands. They're hollering shit, yelling it out to me, and that's what I mean when I say that one day, some way, somehow, if I get the chance to get a crowd, I flip it around and have a crowd give me the chance. I've done it all, man. Yelling it out to me, and that's what I mean when I say that one day, some way, somehow, if I get the chance to get a crowd, I flip it around and have a crowd give me the chance.
One day, if I get the chance to have a crowd, I flip it around and give the crowd, let the crowd give me a chance. Yeah. Huh?
Day, some way, somehow, if I get the chance to get a crowd, I flip it around and have a crowd give me the chance.
Have a crowd give me the chance. Okay.
But in actuality, I haven't yet. Where am I supposed to go from here? Really, I have no idea. All I know is every time I think I hit.
Yeah. Where do you go from here? Like you're at the top, right? Top of the food chain, man. I gotta find out who produced this. Was this Royce again? Might have been. It's a nice beat. This is a lot different than what was on side A of Music to Be Murdered By, for sure. It definitely has not been like as bar heavy as I was expecting it to be. Well, let's see where it goes, man. Eminem's full of surprises.
Toleration for the shit, but like medication.
Got no time for what?
Got no time for no haters in this bitch. Or toleration for the shit, but like medication. My dedication and the time it takes to do this shit reminds me of how an overcrowded hospital waiting room will get. What I mean is maybe I have more patience than I'm able to admit. Yeah, but I'm still mentally.
Aish. At a overcrowded hospital, and then the double entendre with the patients.
do this shit. Reminds me of how an overcrowded hospital waiting room will get.
How an overcrowded hospital waiting room will get.
And the time it takes to do this shit reminds me of how an overcrowded hospital waiting room will get. What I mean is maybe I have more patience than I'm able to admit. Yeah.
Maybe I have more patience than maybe I'm able to admit. So like patience, like, you know, got the patience of a saint type of thing. Like, you know, one of the most patient people, you got a lot of patience. Or if you're a busy doctor, you got a lot of patience. All right, cool.
Hospital waiting room again. What I mean is maybe I have more patience than I'm able to admit. Yeah, but I'm still mentally stable. There's a three-legged table in this bitch. Fame was a switch, but I was grateful to trade this shit for the trailer with a hitch. That it would make me a raving lunatic. But I made it through my situation. I hit pay dirt. Now I get paper like a stapler in this bitch. But just cause I made
Now I get paper like a stapler in this bitch.
Made it through my situation. I hit pay dirt. Now I get paper like a stapler in this bitch. But just cause I made a little bit of change don't mean I've changed a little bit. Brain full of wit danger.
Just because I've made a bit of change doesn't mean I've changed a little bit. Doesn't mean I've changed a little bit. It's just the wordplay. He's just flipping the stuff around, you know. He's so clever like that. Not a lot of people could think of this stuff. Like I said, man, it's going to be hard for me to keep up. Let's see how it goes.
But just cause I made a little bit of change don't mean I've changed a little bit. Brain full of wit dangerous can't distinguish this English language when it's lit and I'm just berating. You would think it's shady till I'm 82. I spit this crazy, even Dre, he knows I'm a blow. Better get the handkerchief again. So where am I supposed to go from here? Really, I have no idea. All I know is every time I think I hit my ceiling, I go higher than I've ever fucking been. I know I talk about this shit a lot, but where am I supposed to go from here?
I do like the chorus. I feel like I should probably go and just see if how many of these have been submitted by people to actually, because I know Eminem posted something on Twitter like a week ago about people doing something with this chorus. I wasn't paying a ton of attention to it. I just remember seeing it and was like, I haven't heard that song yet. And then, you know, I got sidetracked with work and everything else, but
if we learned anything from watching 8 Mile, is that when it comes to battle rap, don't come for Eminem. He will be the first to tell you that he treats the rap game the same way the world's best athletes treat their respective sport, with a 24/7 tenacity that only the elite are able to channel. He spent his entire life studying and training to be the best, but even with a life of preparation.
like clearly that's not an actual sports report, right? But it's true what he's saying, man. Like clearly Eminem is trained to do this. If you've listened to like Eminem at all, you know how crazy his wordplay is.
Will it be enough?
Right, this was used as a promotional video, right, for UFC 257. I remember seeing stuff about that too. Okay.
For his next battle, it's one thing to conquer your competition. It's another to conquer your demons. With us now to share his thoughts is Dana White, who knows a thing or two about marquee battles. Dana, thanks for being with us. How prepared can one be when going up against an opponent of this magnitude?
Yeah, thanks for having me. Listen, I'm a huge Eminem fan, but this is a tough one. This opponent...
What? I feel like this is going to get a copyright strike because Dana White's in it. You know Dana. Oh, man.
is not someone you can prepare for. It's a tricky demon to conquer, even for someone as badass as Eminem. My prediction is disappointment for fans all over the world.
That's interesting. We are now joined by the man himself, Eminem. Em, appreciate it. What's your response to what Dana just said?
Oh, okay. Okay. I saw this clip floating around on the weekend before UFC 57. It was just like a 6-second clip of Eminem saying something about how Dana's opinion doesn't matter and if everybody had doubted him. And I was wondering where the clip came from because there was no like actual news segment that it came from, but clearly it came from this video. So it was like kind of like a stage thing. All right. I thought Eminem was actually ripping into Dana when I seen that.
Eminem, appreciate it. What's your response to what Dana just said?
I want to say, first of all, thank you for having me on. I think that people like you give people like me the fuel that they need to succeed in the first place. So I think that the best part about your opinion is that it doesn't matter. And if every fighter that you had listened to your opinion when you doubted them, you wouldn't have a league. So you're an asshole, and I'm out.
Well, he definitely sounds ready. In any case, it should be a battle for the ages. Thank you, Dana, and best of luck to you, Eminem.
That makes a lot more sense now.
Been in survival mode since a 5-year-old. It was I alone since my trike was those viral notebook and microphone. But look at
Been in survival mode since I was a 5-year-old. That's rough, man. You know you got a tough life when that's your truth. We say something about his tricycle getting stolen too.
since a 5-year-old. It was I alone since my trike was those viral notebook and microphone. But looking back how bad it was then, if it hadn't have been for the pad and the pin addict, mom and dad beat dad, I wouldn't have had the savage within having to win every.
Yeah, if it hadn't been for the pad and the pin, and if it hadn't been for what did he say? His dad beating mom. But anyway, that unleashed the savage within. Yeah.
It hadn't have been for the pad and the pin addict, mom and dad beat dad, I wouldn't have had the savage within having to win every single battle I'm in.
Wouldn't have that savage within having to win every battle I'm in. That gives him his drive, right?
Mom and dad beat dad, I wouldn't have had the savage within having to win every single battle I'm in. All I ever wanted was to be an MC. Tediously, I wrote obediently, believing in me. EP and B must have had teaching degrees, learned to defeat enemies with the ink. Thinking of these rhymes would be as easy as E, and graffiti would be like remedial reading to me.
Okay, I was wrong earlier when I said this wasn't very bar heavy. Like, it's not quite as bar heavy as some of them, but he's going off right now, man. He's going off. Talking about EPMD. What else he say?
Tediously, I wrote obediently, believing in me. EP and B must have had teaching degrees, learned to defeat enemies with the ink.
Must have had teaching degrees, learned to defeat enemies.
See, I wrote obediently, believing in me. EP and B must have had teaching degrees, learned to defeat enemies with the ink. Thinking of these rhymes.
Defeat enemies with the ink, thinking of these rhymes. Okay. He's still going off, though. It's so hard to keep up with Eminem. Like, normally with Eminem, like, just historically listening to Eminem, I've always... It's like the fourth or fifth listen, and I'll catch something that I didn't catch before, you know, and I'm like, yeah, okay. And then, you know, eventually you just kind of know the whole song. But when it's your first listen and you're trying to catch everything at once, that's pretty difficult. It's not like... with Eminem, there's a lot. I'd have to stop this every bar if I wanted to break it down. I don't know. Let me know. Should I break them down more? Should I let it play a little bit more? I don't know. I like breaking it down because then I'm actually learning what he's talking about. But then once you kind of figure out what he said and then you let it play, sounds a little bit better, right?
Had teaching degrees, learned to defeat enemies with the ink. Thinking of these rhymes would be as easy as E, and graffiti would be like remedial reading to me. To my last breath, these
Graffiti would be like remedial reading to me. All right, now he's about to go off some more.
rhymes would be as easy as E, and graffiti would be like remedial reading to me. To my last breath, these my lungs. I'ma beat my drum for the streets I'm from. The east side slums, gotta remind them. I take a foe out like Fee-Fi-Fo-Fum. You see my figure, you see me.
Take a foe out like Fee-Fi-Fum. Fee-Fi-Fo-Fum. See? Take a foe out, because once you take the foe out, Fee-Fi-Fum, there's no foe in there anymore. Fee-Fi-Fo-Fum. But how does he think of stuff like that? I mean, he's insane. Took me a second to click.
Streets I'm from, the east side slums, gotta remind them. I take a foe out like Fee-Fi-Fum. You see my figure, you see my thumb. You see my fist for a peace pipe. I'm here for the smoke, but it's not the weed I want. With this beat I brung for the beef I've come. But you better bring it if you wanna.
Oh, what'd he say? The weed I smoke.
Gotta remind them, I take a foe out like Fee-Fi-Fum. You see my figure, you see my thumb. You see my fist for a peace pipe. I'm here for the smoke, but it's not the weed I want. With this beat I brung for the beef
I'm here for the smoke, but it's not the weed I want with this the beat I brought?
my thumb. You see my fist for a peace pipe. I'm here for the smoke, but it's not the weed I want. With this beat I brung for the beef I've come. But you better bring it if you wanna.
Beat I brung. Okay.
For a peace pipe. I'm here for the smoke, but it's not the weed I want. With this beat I brung for the beef I've come. But you better bring it if you wanna reply from. Just for you to be lyrically inclined and to be a steep climb up. That'll be an uphill battle, but I'm up to
For you to be lyrically inclined, it'll be a steep climb up. And that'll be an uphill battle.
Just for you to be lyrically inclined, it'll be a steep climb up. That'll be an uphill battle, but I'm up, take your feet in a recliner. And I think I'm about to go out on a limb like a tree climber. Time to push my ceiling higher, cause
About to go out on a limb like a tree climber. About to push my ceiling, because what, he's going to go higher, right? It's back to the chorus now, I think.
and I think I'm about to go out on a limb like a tree climber. Time to push my ceiling higher, cause where am I supposed to go from here? Okay. Really, I have no idea. All I know is every time I think I hit my ceiling.
I'll guarantee you there's like 4,700 bars in that song that I just missed. You pick up a lot of it too, but like I don't want to stop the thing too much, man. Be like a half an hour video to break down the song. But the ones I'm catching are clever as is, man. Good old Eminem. That's funny about that interview with Dana White though, because when I first saw that clip, I was like, "Where is this from?" Like, huh? But yeah, okay, that makes sense now. It wasn't even a real thing. But that's something that you could see Eminem saying something like that to Dana White. So
Really, I have no idea. All I know is every time I think I hit my ceiling, I go higher than I've ever fucking been.
that's dope, man. I'm breaking a sweat. M's too much, man. He's difficult to break down one of his songs at a first listen for sure. But no, I'm game for it. Like I said, man, I haven't heard anything else other than Nat off Music to Be Murdered by Side B. I loved Side A. I know Side B came out like a month ago. I've been busy, man. Busy with stuff, busy with life, busy with work, busy with everything. Anyway, let me know what other songs I should check out off that album. And I'll dive right into them, man. I'm excited for it. Peace.